Welcome back, everyone, to another episode here on the Enigmatica 9 Expert Series. Just one quick note for those of you that have joined the Discord to play with us here. This series, we originally started it on the server in the Roundtable Discord, which is the link will be in the description. However, that server we have converted it from Expert to normal mode due to a few requests from the players, and that's fine. I totally agree. That's fine if they don't want anything grindy. They want something more just fun and chill. However, this series I will continue to do it in expert on my own locally hosted server. So yeah, so it's pretty much just gonna be us, but that's fine. No worries about that. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure I get that out there in case you wanted to join me specifically here. However, if you do want to play with me, the Dungeons Dragons and Space Shuttle series, that I definitely do it on the server full time. So you can still join that if you want to join me. But yeah, so in between episodes here, I did get a few things. You can see I have a new sword. This is the trident we got last time, I believe. I got a new pickaxe and a couple new of the armor pieces here. So most of the things I got from chest. Down here, I kind of went looking around for iron and stuff. I didn't find any iron. However, there was a boss room, I think somewhere over here maybe. And yeah, I killed one of the, I think it was like a skeleton. He actually gave me this bowl right here, Timothy's. I think it was this side, right? Yeah, right here, this boss room right here. And then there's a couple of loot chests, which is pretty nice. And yeah, so we got those there. And another thing I kind of went to go check out, but I haven't really fully gone in, is this little hill over here. So I dug in a little bit, and I did find one chest, but I kind of want to explore that today with you guys. But before anything, I've been looking at the quest book, okay, just to see if there's anything that's useful that we can do or even claim. And there actually is a few things. So if we look at the expert quest, we kind of looked at that a little bit last time, and oh, I also found some gold, raw gold from the chest, I believe. Oh no, wait, no, I was able to pick up the gold because I found this pickaxe in the chest. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, we got that done. So the next step here is to make the pestle mortar, and the blast furnace. But yeah, looking at the quest, the next step for the expert piece of it is to go kill the Twilight Lich, and he will pretty much give us access to Ars Novo. So yeah, we kind of want to do that for sure. However, there's a couple other things you can do without having to do that. For example, I think the Hexeria, I think that's how you say it. You can get started with the cauldron here. All you need is the Naga scale, which we did kill, and then a cauldron. Now, the cauldron might be the piece where you might not be able to find because we don't have any iron yet. However, there are cauldrons around in the world. I'm pretty sure you can find some. So if you find a cauldron, you can definitely work on that. There's also this piece right here, this witchy wood stuff. I think you can just grow that stuff. If I'm not mistaken, we got maybe a sapling for that. Yeah, we got mahogany right here. So you can grow that stuff. So you can definitely work a little bit on that. I don't know how far you can go, but that is an option. And I'm assuming there's probably other options here as well that you can maybe get into just a little bit. Now, in terms of the tech stuff, from what I saw, most of the tech stuff does require, well, iron is like the main thing, right? So yeah, we won't be able to touch that too much. Maybe we can work on create, however. I think that's kind of where we want to start with, at least. So if we look at, for example, the storage stuff, so the stone casings, it wants us to crush this compressed stone stuff. And oh no, we need Ars Nova for that. Okay, so maybe yeah, like you need the Ars Nova, then you can work on create. So yeah, tech stuff you might have to wait a little bit, but you can definitely work on a little bit of magic. And then there's also these just basic storage stuff, and although they don't really help you progress much, they could give you some decent rewards. For example, I saw one of them that had, I think it was on the building. But here, you can get the stone cutter. The stone cutter is pretty nice. This guy over here gives you a rare create loot box, so you might be able to push forward into crate with that. But yeah, there's like little rewards here and there that you might be able to find and might give you something that's worthwhile at least. So definitely look into the quest if you want something to kind of boost you. But other than that, I think the best way to kind of boost yourself is to go out and explore and loot some places, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, one other thing, I started planting some industrial hemp here. This is because I was looking at some of the items that we can make, and there's this tiny yurt or these tents. So this mod nomadic tents. You make these tents, which they seem to be, from my understanding, they're like mobile homes that you can kind of place down, and when you pick it up, it holds everything. I think, at least that, based on the description in the quest book, that's what I understood. I think that's under building, no, under storage. Yeah, right here. So based on the from what I read here, maybe I misunderstood it, but I think you can pick it up and it will like kind of retain everything that's in there. So I want to make one of those, and the basic one, the most basic one at least. Yeah, the most basic one seems to be doable as long as we have some industrial hemp. Pretty much it's just industrial hemp sticks. You make these tent canvas. Then the tent canvas, you make the yurt walls, and then yeah, you just kind of upgrade it from there. So I planted these guys. Hopefully they grow fast enough. I'm not even too sure if they'll grow because it seems to be always nighttime here. I'm not sure. But we'll see. If it doesn't grow, then oh well, maybe I can get bone meal. I do have some bones, and kind of force them to grow. But yeah, let's check out this little hill over here, and let's see if we can get any better loot out of this, right? Okay, so like I mentioned, I did dig into here just a little bit. I honestly just came into this. I saw that one chest, I picked it up, and yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. But yeah, these hills, they have like resources in them, and there's bigger ones too. This is a small one. I think there's small, medium, and large. I think there's 3 different sizes. So yeah, these are good, and I guess this is a place where you can get glowstone as well. I did not realize that. That makes sense. There we go. We got glowstone. That's probably useful. But you gotta be careful here because there are spawners. I'm pretty sure. Keep an eye out. There's some service blocks, so if you wanna maybe start a little bit of A2. Oh, there's a boss that fought that spawned right there. So this guy might hurt a little bit. Slowed us for sure. Oh yeah, I might die. Oh, if I can keep him at bay. Oh, a little bit of lag. Ooh, all right, I killed him. But yeah, gotta be careful with those guys. Those guys are boss guys. Oh, and it looks like he dropped some boots. Okay. Chills attackers, though. That's what was happening. So I was getting frozen pretty much. Ooh, +2 luck. I'm definitely gonna wear them. So yeah, those are nice. I was trying to get up here, but it looks like I fell back here. But yeah, gotta be careful with those guys. Just keep an eye out. But yeah, you can see there's some redstone here. There's some more tin. I haven't seen iron. I don't know if maybe they have just taken out iron entirely, and there's another way to get it. So we'll see. Oh no, wait, right there. We have iron. I found some. All right, so we got iron. Another thing, so to make the furnace and stuff, whatever, I'm getting kind of scared here. Let's back up a little bit. But to make the furnace and blast furnace, all that stuff for like the next steps for the expert mode, you do need some andesite, okay? If you don't find any andesite, you could mix diorite and cobblestone. I found diorite. I have not found andesite yet. And then to make the blast furnace, you are gonna need some calcite. No, what was the calcite for? I was looking at calcite for some reason. This was to make something, and I don't remember. Okay, so I was getting way ahead of myself. So the calcite is for once you get Ars Novo, you need the calcite to convert it into this infused rock, and then the infused rock is what you need to convert to the compressed stone, and that's where you can actually make the stuff um, from create and all that stuff. So that's what I was confused about. So yeah, calcite is definitely important. So if you find any of that, make sure you pick it up. So calcite, andesite, and diorite, pick those things up. They will be useful. Yeah, I'm trying to make my way through here. I hear a spider and I hear like some zombies. Definitely hear spiders. I don't see them. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's the husk. Okay, that makes sense. There's a lodestone here. I'm not sure the lodestone. Oh, it's covering up the spawner. Okay, I see. I don't have any more torches. So I'm looking for some loot here. I'm not finding any. Okay, what's over here? Ooh, okay, I think that is a different type of dungeon that we found here. But there is loot, so I am glad. What's in here? Okay, some Ars Nova stuff. That is going to be useful for sure. Ooh, what is this? A familiar ring. Okay, so this is definitely some new stuff that we can look into. We also got some thermal series stuff. That's actually pretty nice. What is this ring? Familiar ring occupied by the familiar. Okay, so it looks like this is like a pet I can spawn, I'm assuming. So if I put it in my ring slot, how do I use it? Doesn't tell me, right? Does not tell me. So it's oculism. I'll have to look into oculism, see how that works. But yeah, but for now, you know what? That is good. That is still some stuff. I am gonna grab myself some iron. Oh, that broke. So I am heading out because I did not find any more loot boxes or loot chests, I should say. However, I did gather a bit of resources, a bit of iron and all that stuff. Um, and yeah, I just wanted to get out of there before I broke my pickaxe. Because I don't want to lose the pickaxe. I don't want to lose the ability to get like higher tier stuff. So this guy can make or sorry, can get like gold and diamonds. And right now we don't have any way to make any other metal. However, we could change that right now. So let's go ahead and do it. So let's get back down here for a little home for now. Put away some stuff and then we can work on progressing a little bit in our quest book. All right, guys. So I think we are ready to continue here with the quest line. I put everything away, and I think we are good to go. So the pestle mortar and the blast furnace. So let's start with the pestle mortar here. It's pretty much just one bone and andesite or nagastone. So I think I'm going to use nagastone because we have some of that. And then a live root. Now live root is I wouldn't say difficult to find. You just got to pay attention to it. So under the trees in the twilight, usually the bigger trees, they have these roots. They look like this. And sometimes some of them are like a yellowish glow. They have like a yellowish greenish glow. Those are the live roots. So when you break the roots, you'll just get sticks. But if you break the live roots, you'll get one of these live roots items. And yeah, so that's how you get one of those. I actually only have one, so I got lucky there. But yeah, let's see. We have Naga. Oh, do I not have the Naga blocks? Oh, Naga stone right here. So Naga stone, live root, bone, and I think that's it, right? Pesto. Yeah, there we go. We have ourselves the pestle and mortar, and then the blast furnace. So the blast furnace was gonna be, I think a actual normal furnace first. Let me just put this over here. All right, so normal furnace first, which is just some polished andesite, which we have from right here, and then some regular andesite. Now I don't have any regular andesite, but I do have some diorite and some cobblestone. So let's go ahead and grab some of that and combine it. That should be enough. You know what? I'm gonna grab. Yeah, there we go. That should be enough. So let's go ahead and make the furnace now, and then we can make the blast furnace. It requires. Oh, you know what? It requires bricks. I did not realize that. And then it also requires smooth stone. So smooth stone, we actually can just go ahead and cook up a bit of cobblestone here. Grab that. Just, you know what? Let's do 16. While that cooks up, let's see if we can find some bricks. Oh wait, hold up. First off, let me see if I have any clay. I don't think I do. I never haven't really paid attention to look for clay. Yeah, I don't have any clay, so let's see if we can find some bricks. I'm wondering if the chimney has some here. There's like a little chimney. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and grab a brick right here. There you go. One block of bricks. All right. Okay, so we have a bit of smooth stone. We have the brick. So I think now we can make the blast furnace. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I got to cook up the smooth stone again. Okay, yeah. Let's, what are we at? We are that. Yeah, let's wait for this to cook up then. All right, so we have the 2 smooth stone now. And we should be able to make the blast furnace. All right, we need the furnace itself. Dang, I forgot. So let me finish cooking this up and then we will pick it up. Actually, you know what? Let me make another furnace because I think we will need another one anyways. Let's just do that. Then now we can make the blast furnace. Yep, there we go. All right, so we have the blast furnace. We have a normal furnace as well. And we have the pestle and mortar. I'm going to place over here. And let's see what the quest says now. So it says, forging metals require specialized tools and processes. All right, so we get 4 hoppers, which is nice, and an extraneous fire starter. Okay, not sure what that's for. Maybe we need the fire for something. Not sure. Get a heater. I'm not sure what the fire starter is all about, but we have one, and we have some hoppers, which is nice. So we could automate the furnace stuff if we want to. Okay, so to get some metals, so some alloying. Oh, okay. So it wants us to start with getting some electrum and some bronze. That is actually interesting. So we want to get electrum and bronze. Ah, I see. So we want to put in some dust in here to combine them. Now, how do I get the actual dust, the gold dust? Can I do that somehow? Okay, so I've been looking to see how we get the actual gold dust from the raw gold. And it looks like it's a bit of a process, but definitely doable. So basically what you got to do is once you have the raw gold, and I think this works for every other metal as well. So once you have the raw gold, you go in here, you put it in the pestle and mortar first. Now later on you can use other things like create or other machines to do this, to crush it. But at the start, first thing you want to do is put in 5 raw gold into the mortar and pestle, okay, or pestle and mortar, and that will give us 12 crushed gold. So let's do that. So we have 8 here, and it automatically crushes itself. It takes, I think this one said it took 25 seconds. I think each of them have a slightly different amount of time it takes. Yeah, 25 seconds right here. Once we have the crushed gold, we want to take that and cook it up in the blast furnace, and it will make some gold clumps. And it looks like later on we can use the immersive engineering blast furnace, and we also get some slag with that. There's some bottling machine. What is this with liquid sulfur? Yeah, there's some other ways to do this stuff, but for now the way to do it is blast furnace. Okay, so blast furnace, put it in here, we get the gold clumps. So let's go ahead and grab the crushed ore there. Okay, and then we want to cook that up, so that will give us the gold clumps. And then once we have the gold clumps, then we want to crush it one more time into the pestle and mortar. And again, later on there's other ways to do this, but yeah, here we go. You crush the clumps into the pestle and mortar, and you get 5 dirty gold dust. Finally, with the dirty gold dust, you can go ahead and cook it up in the blast furnace one more time, and then you get the ingots. Now, from the ingot piece, if you want to go back into the regular dust, so if you want to do for example, to get the electrum, I think it wanted the dust version. Let me just double check. Maybe you can do with ingots. I go in here maybe. Yeah, so for the electron, so for the alloys, it wants the dust version. So if you want to turn the ingot into dust, you just go ahead and crush it one more time in the pestle and mortar. So yeah, it's a bit of a process. It goes through the pestle and mortar and through the blast furnace a couple times, but honestly it's not bad at all. So yeah, we have the clumps here. Let's crush this one more time, and it looks like it has to have all 5 in there. So that's a bit of a bummer. For example, I have these 3 extra that I won't be able to kind of crush in. But I'm assuming that the iron works the same way. Let's see, let's look at that. Oh, okay, I see. So iron is different. Looks like iron requires more advanced stuff. However, maybe through, oh, that's Ars Nova. Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like for iron, you might have to wait until we get to the create piece. So that's really interesting that they kind of gate iron heavily, which it makes sense because iron is like the main metal that we use for kind of everything. So yeah, so now we have the dirty gold. Let's go ahead and cook this up. Actually, can I break this down? No, I can't. Okay. It's a bit of a bummer. We don't have exactly even amounts, but whatever, that's fine. Let's go ahead and cook that up, and let's do the same thing with the silver. Luckily, we have exactly 5 raw silver. Let's go ahead and do that, and once we have the electrum, we should be able to complete the quest. Okay, so now that we have some silver dust and gold dust, we just put 2 of each in there along with 1 redstone, and that should crush it up into the electrum that we're looking for here. All right, there we go. We have 4 electrum out of that. So it looks like it does use up the redstone, but that's fine. Let's do another batch right there. And let's start cooking this up, and then we can finally complete that quest. And that is our first medal for I guess the expert mode here. So very interesting that it skips over iron, but I understand why, because iron is very useful for pretty much every other mod, and once you get iron, you're pretty much set. um See if we can cook this up here quickly. And yeah, and there we go. We have electrum ingots. And now with the electrum, I'm assuming we can make some other pretty cool stuff. However, looks like we might need, yeah, I think the next step is to pretty much go ahead and fight the Twilight Lich. and then with the Electrum, you can make the Ars Nova's stuff to progress even further. So it looks like that is the plan, and that is what we got to do. Um, Let me see the timing here. Okay, yeah, so looks like that might be it for this episode, guys. We are running out of time. So let's go ahead and claim this, see what we get out of this Scavenger's Delight. Is this more food? No, we get a Whirl Spring Shards. Okay, is that all we got? Maybe something else and I didn't pay attention. Oh, you know what? No, I think I already had that. It looks like this is all we got. Maybe some leather? I don't remember having leather here. But yeah, there we go. We have our first medals here in the in Enigmatica 6, sorry, Enigmatica 9 expert. Um I think what I'm gonna do in between episodes is explore a little bit more, see if we can get a little bit more loot, specifically more armor. And once I feel I'm ready to fight the Twilight Lich, we'll go ahead and do that for next time. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think this is, in my opinion, a really cool pack, very different from many others. If you do like it as well, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I will see you next time. Have a great one, guys. Bye bye.